Fine. In this module, we will understand defining the research question and topic, how we can find one particular question that our topic or research be about, doing groundwork and gathering information. So again, how to do the basic research, and you get the information, the citation and everything, hypothesis formation, how to make thesis, and organizing and interpreting results, how to give the references, and at last, what is your outcome, what are the conclusions. Okay, so we will understand again the theoretical way, not the practical way, but I'll show you some examples with this. All right, so starting with defining the research question or the topic. So first, what is a research question? Because you are from the economics field, let's take an example of that. You will select a question from your field itself. Let's say it might be about the British Empire before 1950, right? How did they do the trade? What did they do? What were their policies of colonization? How other countries accepted that? So that way. So research question should be related to your field first, okay? And it has the variety that you can see other modules also of it, other aspects also. So it is a particular topic or inquiry in which the researcher does research and provides an answer. It resides at the core of systematic investigation, and it helps you to clearly define a path for the research process. Again, it gives you a direction, the question. It can be a question, it can be in a statement, but it is relevant to your field always. A good research question is essential to guide your research paper, dissertation, or thesis. So again, similar things. Good research question it should be clear and easy to understand without the need of additional explanation. So if you have written can you give me any topic? Because see, I'm from political science. I am not from the economics. So brain drain is very clear. But again, understand this. We already have a lot of information. So we have to find that loopholes in that information that we are giving our thesis about. If there is no loopholes, if people have discussed it in a detailed manner, now we do not need any further research because people will easily accept it. And we do not need anything that people accept immediately. So arguable and open for debate, not acceptable as fast. Otherwise, there is no reason we are writing something. For example, if I'm from the political background, let me just take one example of that. If I am just going to write that America is the world's most powerful country, let's suppose. This is agreed by 90% of the people, right? So people will accept it very fast. There is no reason I'm writing about. Okay, arguable will be China is better than America. That will be arguable. But again, I
Yes.
have to see the aspect. Which aspect? Economic aspect, uh, territory aspect, or military aspect. Okay, so relevant to your field of study again. Focus enough so you can answer it thoroughly and concisely in fewest words possible. If you're going to do a dissertation or a thesis, let's suppose, it is going to be very, very focused about one particular thing. And it is not like it will only tackle one question. It might happen, it can be into few parts, like in part 1, part 2, part 3. Okay. First, you discuss their economic growth, then economic power, and then how their economy can influence the world. Okay. So 3 segments. Feasible enough to answer with practical constraint and time frame. Of course, you are doing a research, you need to do it in a time frame. Again, your thesis should be that complex that you actually have to find out resources, analyze the ideas, you have to get the citations before giving your answer or giving your opinion. You know what are citations, right? Exactly. So it is more like giving the quotations in your, but citations because they have been said by somebody else. So they cited something, right? Okay. Then there is qualitative research question. Understand what is qualitative. You remember in the last class I talked about Interpretative research, where you focus on the history, the basic ideas, and then come to the conclusions. So qualitative research are generally like that. Okay. Formulate question from data collected from case studies, focus groups, and surveys. That is where qualitative research question is it Diva? Okay. My neighbors are so noisy. I'm so sorry. This type of research question focuses on exploring meaning and experience. See, again, they're talking about experience. Something was happening. How is it happening? So, if I talk about economic, right now we do not have any recession, right? But if you see the wages, the income bracket that people are falling into as per their skills, that's too less as per other countries, isn't it? So, where is it coming from? That kind of question focuses on exploring the meaning and experience. Okay, it focuses on a larger group and seek to understand a concept of experiment. So what will be the larger group here in this kind of topic? That population of India, why they are not getting well paid jobs? I would say, I guess, if I generalize, even I don't know exactly the figures, but I guess 50% of the population are not getting well paid. This is a general view, right? Only few people are there in the hierarchy who have good pay, but others no good pay. They are just slaving some kind of. So you focus on that large group, what they are facing. It's open-ended structure as it focuses more on the experiences of more than one person. So if you go to a company and it has thousands of employees, you surveyed them. There will be few people who will be in that way that no, we are very much satisfied with the job, with the paying skills, everything, the job security. And then there will be some employees who would say that nothing is good. So it should have an open-ended structure. Open-ended structure means what, why, how, these kind of questions, rather than do you, can you kind of question. Okay. I hope you understand the open-ended and close-ended structures. Now, again, about the qualitative research question only, researchers use empirical evidence and measurable data to give an explanation for an occurrence. Why something came up? What is the reason? If 60% employees said that they are not satisfied, what is the reason? What exactly they are not satisfied about? So, evidences you give. This one is common in historical, statistical, marketing, and physical research studies. So, you do interpretative research for historical events, for statistics, for marketings. Before launching a product, don't people come with their small booths and take feedback from the people? That is also a kind of research. So, marketing also and physical research. Physical research can be related to medical field, most probably because now here they are talking about the heart rate of the people, at what age, how people are doing, that kind of survey. Run through testings. That is physical research studies. Often used to confirm or disapprove a hypothesis through comparison, descriptions, and relationships. So if you are doing the qualitative research, you will understand that how your hypothesis or your thesis will help for the comparison, descriptions, and relationship between the people, relationship between the events, from where this economic growth coming from, right? Okay, so these are the things that your question should have. It should be very specific. It should be feasible. Feasible means if you are putting that question, are people going to read that? Can you have some changes also later on if people give feedback? Original, relevant to your field, complex and arguable, researchable, and focused. So focus and specific are similar somewhere.